Do you know how likely a nuclear war is to happen in 2022? I wasn't even born, but I've heard from my grandpa that it almost happened. A horrific scenario where nuclear weapons cause radioactive fallout, collapsing our civilization and making the Earth uninhabitable. But it never happened, because a natural disaster hit us. Have you ever heard about large igneous provinces? These are volcanoes that don't explode, but huge cracks open in the Earth crust and lava just start bubbling out, oozing across the landscape and releasing tons of toxic gases. The most dangerous thing about an igneous province is that it can keep up the oozing for centuries. With the wind effect, these toxic gases spread all over the world and change the atmospheric composition. One of these magmatic gases reduced the oxygen level in the air. Sadly, there's only little oxygen left in the world. Before it's too late for humanity, the oxygen center is invented. It generates oxygen by electrolysis of underground water, and the required electricity is generated by using coal. But you should be slowly moving away from coal towards sustainable sources of energy. This is the only hope for us. You should immediately find and warmly welcome everyone who survived around the globe. Now it's your time, but don't worry. I'll be your guide along your journey.
Hello and welcome to Oxygen. Oxygen is a survival city builder from Turquoise Revival Games and published by Grab the Games and Upgrade Point. In this game, we will build a city around the Oxygen Center and ensure our people's survival in a post-apocalyptic future threatened by crack explosions, deadly winds, droughts, and frosts. We will lead our people and, more importantly, keep the Oxygen Center running. I considered whether I should play that intro or not, but that intro is just too good, I think. So I had to play it as part of the video. And if you'd like to, if you have downloaded the demo and you skipped through it for whatever reason, you can always replay it via the intro button here on the main menu. So in this game, as mentioned, we will build a city and work our way through a post-apocalyptic scenario. We could play the new game, but the tutorial is a separate set of scenarios, I guess. So I think we're going to just go through these as part of the demo to kind of understand how the game works, and then maybe at the end we'll look at what the new game looks like. But I think that we should start with just the tutorials, just to kind of understand kind of the basics, how the game works, and those types of things. As you can see, I've already completed the basics tutorial, but I want to do it again here because there's it's not just like how to move and how to whatever. It's actually how different buildings work and things like that. So I think it's worth doing here, and then we can continue through these other ones here as part of the tutorial. If we get through them all. I don't know how long they will all take. So the basics.
Welcome to the tutorials. I'm happy to see you here. Let's start with the basics. First, we should start with the camera controls.
But it still does start with camera controls. So WSD, of course, QE and middle mouse button to rotate, and then mouse wheel to zoom.
Let's move on to the next. As you see, our people are in front of the oxygen center. When they are out, they use oxygen tanks. We have to keep the oxygen center running to provide the required energy to our buildings.
Okay, so oxygen center.
Here we can see the total energy consumption of the oxygen center and also our constructors list. Our constructors are always ready and will start working as soon as you plan a construction.
Construction. Okay.
Let's move on to the energy menu. Here we can see our energy resources. There is only coal right now, but we'll hopefully move on to sustainable energy resources later. Now let's focus on coal. To keep the oxygen center running, our people should be sent to the ruins to collect the required coal.
Okay, so here, and assign a couple of workforce to coal gathering. It wants us to do 3.
Very good. By doing that, we assign the profession of scavenger to those settlers.
Nice.
Let's open the professions menu and see the workplace assignments.
Here.
Awesome. Here we can see all assigned professions. If no profession is assigned to a settler, it means the settler becomes a constructor.
Okay.
Now it's time to focus on basic needs: water, food, and houses. Let's start with a water purifier.
Food and water purifier. Okay, so this has to be built on a lake, and the game forces you to build it in the selected spot for the tutorial purposes. If you try to build it elsewhere, it just won't work. So we built it there. And we need to assign workers. No, we need to build it first and then assign workers. So they will, come over here and pick up the stuff from the storage that it needs. It needs metal, 25 metal, and we can speed the game up also by 1, 2, 3. So we'll speed the game up just to get through these steps a little bit faster. And then we need to assign 3 workers to it.
Great. Now we have a water purifier where we can produce water. When a certain amount is produced, one of the workers will drop off the produced water at the closest storage. Now let's focus on food production. It's best to start with the fishing dock.
All right, and that's right here on the same menu as the water purifier. We'll build that where the game would like us to build it. And metal and stone for this one. We have plenty of resources in here, by the way, to start the game with, which makes sense too. And then you need 2 people to work here.
Well done. We've now taken care of our basic supply of food and water. You should make sure that enough food and water are on hand at all times. Now let's build a canteen so that our people can visit when they are hungry or thirsty. If there is no canteen in your settlement, they go to the closest storage to them. Each visit to the canteen brings extra points to the confidence level of the visitor.
All right. Canteen's also here in food and water. And then it wants us to place it right here. Metal and stone for this as well. A little bit faster. There we go. And just 1 worker here for the canteen. That's all it takes. That's all it needs for the tutorial.
Now we have a canteen. Our people prefer the closest canteen to them when they are hungry or thirsty. On the other hand, canteen workers prefer the closest storage to pick up the required food and water. Now let's focus on constructing some houses.
There's a housing menu, so there's a few choices here later for housing, but for right now, we have just these 4 spots. I increased the contrast ratio, or the brightness in the settings, and that might have been too much. It was like at half. I wanted to increase it a little bit for YouTube purposes, but it's actually too much because it's whitewashing some of the little symbols. So let's take that back down again. Yeah, there you can see it a little bit better here. There we go. There we go. And these each take 20 metal apiece, so we'll let them deliver those items as quickly as they can. And these seem to be the little cracks and things that are appearing randomly on the map as part of, the game's story and whatnot there. A little bit more metal, please. Thank you. And construct.
Excellent. Now our people have houses to rest, have kids, and more importantly, fill up the oxygen tanks. Let's build some roads for faster walking speed.
All right. And the roads seem to be, they don't care where we place them. The buildings, as far as I can tell, would like to have roads where the arrows are. I'm not 100% on that, but that seems to be the case. So let's just build some roads like that. And maybe come down to here. Going across to there. And then come down, oops, almost. Come down here. Like that. At least, probably here
Perfect.
as well.
Now our people will walk faster when they are on the roads.
Okay.
You should also know that roads don't require any construction material but can only be built by construction workers.
Let's go to the next tutorial then.
Welcome again. Let's continue with the challenges. Wind is one of the main challenges in this world because winds bring toxic gases and reduce the oxygen level. Therefore, we should get ready for them. Since the winds bring toxic gases, our people can get sick on these windy days and die if they are not treated. Therefore, we should build a medical post.
All right, medical post, community, and okay, medical post. So it's almost the same town, except that they took down the houses for whatever weird reason, and there are no workers assigned to anything, which we should probably remedy. I would assume we should remedy. That's a research center. That's not the canteen. But we don't need anybody in the research center yet until the game gets us there. What do we have here? What are you telling me? Oh yeah, medical post needs 2 people.
Great. The medical post is built as planned. Our people can go there if they are sick and stay there until their treatments are complete. Since the oxygen center consumes more energy during the winds, we should store a considerable amount of coal before the winds. Let's build a coal mine.
Alrighty. Resources, coal mine. And I saw that up there earlier, so I kind of figured that's where we were going with this. Okay. We could potentially go back to building more houses. I don't know, though, if the game's going to want us to do that or not. We'll kind of just have to wait and see. Build faster. Build faster. A few more coal for you. Oh, there's housing here. Never mind. I was wondering why they weren't complaining. There, they put the houses elsewhere. All right. So then we can either click on the building or we can assign the people in the jobs menu here. And now we need to gather 30 coal. Just speed the game up again for that. That'll take a little bit of time. 10, 15.
Very good. Now we should run the oxygen generators in all of the buildings. Workers don't consume oxygen tanks when the generator is turned on in the building.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so turn on all generators.
Perfect. You can also run the oxygen generator in any specific building you need. If it's off, workers consume oxygen tanks. They go home for filling when their oxygen tanks are empty. Now let's check the buildings with sufficient oxygen.
Wanted to see if that's a button you can press in here too. Oh yeah, there's an O2. I see. Okay. Check the buildings with sufficient oxygen.
You should also know that there are some buildings where oxygen generators work automatically. Now let's check the energy consumption of the buildings. Amazing! Now you know how to control your building's oxygen sufficiency and energy consumption. As these oxygen generators increase your energy consumption, you should remember to turn them off when your energy is short.
Well done.
Now it's time to take action regarding cracks. Cracks explode if there is no gas extractor placed on them. Then, they start releasing toxic gases and can become a risky zone for our people. To unlock gas extractor, we should build a research center first.
Well, we had one, but you blew it up. Technology, resource center. Okay, you want to build a new one over there? Interesting. Okay, so let me repair the building in 4 days once the crack is gone. It's fair, I suppose. Lots of resources for this, and plastic this time. I don't think we've used plastic for construction yet. And then you need 3 people in here, so I'm going to have to pull some people out of something. Probably this one. because I assigned people before the game really wanted me to, or separate from what the game wanted me to. Now we need 15 research points, 5 per cycle. Speed that up.
Very well. Now we have a research center and adequate research points for unlocking the gas extractor. Let's use the research points to unlock the gas extractor from the research center menu.
Alright, I saw that down there too. Gas extractor is a special building, prevents explosions, and generates electricity by extracting toxic gases from the cracks. Gears and plastic to build that.
Well done. Now you know how to use your research points to unlock anything from the research center menu. Now we should build a gas extractor on the crack. It is the only way to prevent its explosion, and also will be able to generate electricity for the oxygen center.
So I'm guessing it's this one? Yeah, it will explode in 3.5 days. Let's see, energy and gas extractor. There we go. Come and get the stuff. I only think I have one builder though, right? Or I have none actually. Let's pull out a couple of people from here. I think. I don't know, let's look at the population menu here. Yeah, I think so. Get it done. A little more plastic and then build.
Excellent. Now we've protected our people from a possible explosion. Don't forget, these cracks can occur anywhere. Now it's time to take care of the dead trees and revive them. Trees require a lot of water to reach the required vitality for creating a tree dome. During a rainy or snowy day, trees don't require water.
Saw a tree over here. We need to assign people to work that. Well, then we have to pull more people out of something or other. So I guess it's food and water.
Great. When a tree's vitality reaches the required percentage, it generates a tree dome and acts as a natural oxygen center. Any building under a tree dome has no energy consumption. People don't get sick during the winds and also don't consume oxygen tanks under a tree dome.
Oh, nice. Next tutorial.
Welcome again. Let's continue with our people's confidence. Our people's confidence is quite important, especially regarding productivity and the vote of confidence. Let's see the parameters of the vote of confidence. Great. As you see, you can do several things to increase the vote of confidence. It indicates at what level the settlers support you. Let's start with a nice cafe for our people to meet over and socialize.
Okay, community, cafe. And we put that right here. Go to work. I'm unclear if I should do the other things or not. I'm guessing not to bother. I wasn't sure at the beginning, but I'm guessing that I shouldn't bother.
Very well. Now our people can enjoy their free time at this cafe. Each visit brings extra points to the visitor's confidence. Now let's focus on some decorations and build a star.
All right. Star. Metal and plastic for that.
Perfect. Now our people can enjoy their free time when they visit this decoration.
Super
Each
enjoyable.
visit brings extra points to the visitor's confidence depending on the decoration type. Now it's time to build some high-level comfort duplex buildings and increase our people's confidence.
Okay. And you can see the confidence here is going up. So we're completing buildings. We haven't done any exploration. We haven't had any babies or brought any other people in another way. Total confidence level of the settlers.
Very good. These buildings also have high-speed oxygen fill-up. Therefore, our people will be able to fill their oxygen tanks more quickly. Now let's build a temple for our people's spirituality.
Okay. And that's here. Temple over there. I do want to assign one random person here just to see how the tree vitality thing and the dome eventually works. Maybe we'll get there during this tutorial. Maybe we won't. If not, we can try it during the full game setup or the new game setup. Oh, bricks this time? Metal planks too? Wow, that's expensive. I mean, I don't know, but I'm guessing. Although I'm not sure plank is the right word for metal. I think I would go with plate, but that's fine. There we go. I slowed it down thinking that it was almost done, but it really wasn't because they still had 1,600 building to do. Sadly, you can only have one worker at a tree.
Well done. Now we have a temple. Each visit to this temple brings extra points to the visitor's confidence. Now let's build a playground for our lovely kids.
Lovely kids. All right. Up there. It's a circus tent. Yeah, it's going to take a long time for that. I was at 20% more, and it's 1%
Excellent.
every time
Now
that cycle completes.
The main parameters of the vote of confidence. Keep it as high as possible. Otherwise, our people may leave us in the future.
All right, and I think the final tutorial.
Welcome again. Let's continue with exploration. Now it's time to build a submarine dock by the river so that new people can join us by using it.
Oh, nice. Submarine dock. Ooh, there's more stuff over here too. Look at that. Oh, we can scavenge gears, bricks, and Kevlar from that. Canned fish, metal planks, and plastic from there. Metal planks, and plastic from there. Even like the planes and the buses and crap can be built into different trucks and things. Can be scavenged. That's really cool. There's stone there, and then there's a stone deposit we'd have to quarry to get out of that. Let's just have a quick look around here. Bus graveyard. Here's a train. And then it looks like a train depot of some kind that we can scavenge. This looks like maybe the bus depot or something. More buses. Oh, that's a bus station there. That could just be a warehouse or something. A tank. A ship. Some buildings here. Maybe military look.
Awesome.
Oh, that's probably a...
Now we can
this is a
find new
runway.
people by using the
It's a runway.
submarine dock.
No, it's not a runway, it's just a road. But so I don't know specifically where that building might have been. But it could have been like an office building or an apartment building or something,
Now
I
let's
suppose.
prepare some canned fish for our expedition teams.
Alright, there's the submarine dock. Food and water canning station. A lot of materials for that, too. Even this little, looks like a recycle bin or a trash bin there, has some scavenging we can do. Little Jeep there. Another plane. This bridge must be repairable or something, perhaps. Buildings over here. This map's pretty small in the tutorial, of course, but it's the tutorial, so there's a lot of stuff to scavenge, though. If the game let us go beyond the tutorial, at least it would be. Alright, what do we have now? Oh, we need to assign people there, of course. 2 people for the canned... 3 people for the canned fish, and then produce 2 canned fish. I'm guessing that somewhere in here shows our food, and we have 65 fish to can. We also have 20 canned fish already. 20 french fries, 20 stewed fish, 20 tomatoes, and 20 potatoes. I'm glad we're eating canned fish, stewed fish, and french fries.
Very well. Now we can produce as many canned fish as we need for the signal tower and raider teams.
Okay.
Now it's time to build a signal tower. We'll discover new places and save many people with the help of it.
Crack exploded. Technology signal tower. Yeah, these buildings will get expensive. We're definitely going to have to do a lot of scavenging when we play for real. That's for sure. grain silo there or something. Build, build, build. Okay, we need to assign one person there.
Now we have a signal tower. You can send your team after discovering a new location. Now let's build a radar and discover new material deposits around.
Okay. Down here. So this is looking for some sort of an outpost expedition type of spot, I'm guessing. So that must be stuff that's kind of beyond the edge of the map. Like they go out through the clouds here at the mist at the edge, and there's a lot of water over here, like the ocean over here. They must go out through like down the roads or out through whatever to continue exploring the to explore those spots later. Guessing. Looks like there's 44 locations to discover. Let's speed it up again just to get through this bit. It's probably best to not have assigned a bunch of people to these jobs, to other jobs, because the more constructors we have, the faster we can get materials and stuff in. Although it does seem to maybe limit to 3 or 4 people per building, maybe, because there's a lot of them just standing around here. And we need one person to work there.
Well done. You've completed the tutorial successfully. Please go back to the main menu and start a real journey.
Okay. Let's do new game and start a new game without the tutorials. Let's see. We'll call this Wally. That's my profile. And then we could do maybe we'll just do easy difficulty. That way we don't have to deal with some of the worst of things. Plus more ruins and more resources at start would be good, and then extra settlers is also good. Let's try that out. Especially because this is like the first game ever. Alright, so I guess the first things we do are food and water. Right? Water purifier. That can go here, into this lake or into this lake. I think we'll do this one. And I can see that we have a little bit of leeway as to how we place it. Not a whole lot, just a bit. And I think we'll just put it right there. And then let's also do a fishing dock right next to it. It looks like you can overlap by those outside tiles like that to put them right next to each other. Did I pause? I paused. Okay, you can move. We also are going to need some houses, and we should probably get that done too. But we also have a new task. Water, food, and houses. Yes, accept, please. 5 container houses, fishing dock, water purifier, and a canteen. Alright, let's do the housing first, perhaps. And I think I'll just start like a little neighborhood over here, next to the town center. I guess I could do it like this. 2, 3, 4. Then I need 5, right? 5. We could also build some roads in there, just to be, whatever. I think I'll build a solid square of roads here around the edge of the town center, or the oxygen building rather, and then we can build roads that go out like that, or not. Actually, not. But that's okay. There. So you can't, if you want to place a road, you can't click on an existing road tile to place it, which is a little odd, I guess, but that's the way that it works. Stone roads and lighted roads. Oh, nice. And then the canteen. I think we could also put that over here someplace, maybe like right up against, like that, and then continue that road down here. We'll just let all those people do all that building. Have we here? Metal for scavenging. We should probably start scavenging coal. I don't know that we want to do the coal mine yet, especially when we have coal we can scavenge from up here first. I think we should scavenge first. Seems logical to me. There's an event there. Storage is almost full. Inadequate living space and construction was completed on the container house. Yeah. Let's assign a couple of people to these. Oh, they're not done yet. There we go. A couple people there for work. And here. A couple people there for work. And as soon as we get the canteen done, we can work on that. Or they can put somebody to work in there too. Are they scavenging? They appear to be, yes. Great. We need to deal with this crack pretty soon. So I want to get a research center up and going. I should probably also work on this tree pretty soon. All just construction complete in the notifications. That's good. And the canteen is not quite done yet. It just exploded. Okay, that's fine. It was far enough away that it didn't really matter. Well done. The task is completed successfully. You can see your rewards now. So 8 confidence, 35 metal, and 30 stone. And we haven't issued a new task yet, but we can get that working, I guess. Dominic. There's another tree over there we could work on. Let's see. That's plastic for scavenging. Let's see here. Materials. I don't know how much metal we need to start with yet. It hasn't given me another task yet, but if we go back to sort of what the game was telling us to do, I think the next thing to do would be the research center. I think I'll put that here in line, like that. And then I can actually continue this road here, this way, and then also come across from here to there. And they're also building the roads. It just takes them time to do it. So that's fine too. I'm assuming roads are lowest priority things. Like they build the buildings and then they go working on the roads afterwards. New event here. A new crack is oozing. Ooh. Yeah, we're working on the research center. Hopefully we'll get to that in the next 3 days, but I don't think so. I don't think so. It's raining, so the tree is being watered automatically. We don't have to worry about watering it. That's also a good thing. We've got a lot of vitality to regenerate here, but that's okay. Construction complete on the research center. Let's put at least one person to work in there, and then we can accumulate those research points. We should probably also turn on the oxygen stuff in all the buildings. It looked like the houses were turned on automatically, but these other buildings aren't. Energy here. So yeah, we're gonna probably want to do that research so that we can get that gas extractor. Interesting. Okay. There's a cafe and the tailor. They take a lot of science, though. Maybe we should put more people to work here. We do have 7 people free. I guess the more people we have, the faster we get the science. That seems logical. I guess you have to have everything completed before... or have the science before you can select something, it appears. Let's go here and... Yes, I hope. It's flashing, so I'm guessing so. Alright, what was next on the tasks here? Medical post would probably be good too. Should I leave that extra space there or just do it like this? I think we'll just do it like this. And then we could do a little bit more road there. We also need to do the submarine at some point. Submarine dock. Can we build that out here on the ocean? The other way around. There you go. Where do I want to put this? Maybe along where this road comes out? Guess that would be good. That's a river, not an ocean anyway. Out there, I guess. And then have this road go like this. Perfect shot, look at that. New task, nice. Let's see what we have. Generate some electricity from a crack with the help of a gas generator. We're working on it. We only have 5 science, so we're kind of tied up here on that for right now. We did get at least the research center built, so we're ahead of the task a little bit. Let's see. That was the. Okay, we can build more trees too. There's that star. We should probably do that for the decoration. I'll put that here. Community medical post is the only one we have available right now. Submarine's grayed out because we only can have one of those. Everything else is not doable, so we can just let them go to town on that while we. What's our coal supply look like? It's going down. We're not producing as much as we're. Yeah. As much as we're consuming. Star has missing materials. It needs more metal. Right? Can we scavenge some just metal? So metal planks, plastic, metal deposit. We'd have to have metal processing to get that. No metal there. Metal there, though. Let's assign a worker to that. And that way we can get the 25 metal we need for this. Let's get a worker assigned here. There's our second set of 5. We need one more so we can build whatchamacallit. So for the energy, we should probably turn off the oxygen generation in some of these buildings. Just because maybe the ones that are closest to the houses, because the houses have... Did I misclicked? Medical post can't be turned off. Okay. We'll do these two so that we can stabilize a little bit, but we're definitely going to need to have more consumption or production of energy, and for that we need to have a wait, where was the resources, sorry. The coal mine we also need to research for 50 science. Well, hopefully. We could assign a couple more people here, but we're going to run out of people pretty soon. We only have 3 builders left. I guess I could assign them and then take them back. At least for now. That's giving us this, by the way. The producing, gathering coal. And we are actually at our science here. So let's unlock the gas extractor. And then can we build it... energy? Yeah. Here before this explodes? Perhaps. Let's make that a construction priority. I don't know if that makes a difference. Oh yeah, it probably does, because they're probably out there building right now. Yes, they are. And we have only 1 builder. Let's pull those 2 back out of there again. So they will come over here and build this before this thing explodes in 2.3 days. How are you doing? 62%. Oof. And what do you have? Oh, you need plastic now. Okay. I am gathering metal too. I do have a scavenger for that I may not actually need. I'll have to see how that plays out. Build, please. Wait, why are you going over there? I want you to build this. A new crack is oozing. Oh, Dominic died of old age from the canteen. So that means I need to assign a new worker here. Okay. They're gonna actually finish that first, aren't they, before they come down here and finish this? Yeah. Well, we've got a couple of days left. So I guess the priorities don't work like you would think they did. I guess I could have paused that, though. But it's interesting that it forced them to deliver the stuff, but then they went out there to build, even though this was the highest priority construction. Interesting. Why'd you leave? Come back and build. Let's get it done before it explodes. They probably left to get oxygen. Alright, there we go. So it's extracting gas for 3 energy. That's good. We're still rapidly dwindling on our energy, though. So the next thing we need to research is definitely going to be that... whatchamacallit? Put one more in here. On coal. It's going to be this coal mine. Ah, a submarine is here. 3 days. Okay, in 3 days. 3 people will join you in 3 days. So each of these houses holds 4 people. So we built 5. We should probably go ahead and plan out a 6th one so that we have it when they arrive, but they need more metal because of course they do. How are you doing on metal extraction here, buddy? You get 3 metal every however long this is. What does that mean? 9 of 15 metal. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, I get it. Once it gets to 15, then they haul it away. Okay. I think that's what it's saying. That seems to be what it's saying. I'm going to probably... No, we should probably build that as well. Out here. We can get it done in 2.5. Let's... that takes gears and plastic. Yeah. There's another one here now. Well, it is what it is. I'm going to pause this. It's kind of lower on my priority list. Let's do this instead. The house I do want to have done, though, too, but we'll get to that when we get to it. Once you get your 15 metal, you'll finish up, I guess. Can we pull back on... I don't really want to. Is there not somebody assigned to construction? Where are they at? Oh, they're bringing stuff out. There they are. Red shirt. Perfect. There's 3 children standing around here. That's those right there. I don't know if there's jobs that children can do or if they just like to play at the park whenever we get it researched. Unclear. I hear him build. Probably went to get oxygen. Okay, it is snowing. Yeah, energy is going to be a problem pretty soon. Very, very soon. 50. Okay, good. Come in here and coal mine. It's going to require 45 more metal. Oof. Need more metal. We require more metals. So I guess we're going to need that metal processing, which needs metal to build. These are only taking a few energy, so it's not like there's a huge amount that we could save here. We can save a few, but we're burning through so much coal that it kind of doesn't matter. You almost done? Almost done. Alright, task complete. That'll get us a little bit more energy, but... Oh, it's 6 per hour. Okay. Well, that's a little bit different. That's a little bit better. I don't think I can build that one in time. It's going to explode. I don't think I can get it done in time. And finish that up if you can. You can, good. Do we have any other metal left? 35. Coal mine. Yeah, we don't have enough yet, but that's fine. We'll get it soon. Maybe. We really use those people, though. could really use them. Okay. Just want to see what that looked like. We could definitely, yeah, we can definitely use more workers. New task. Alrighty.
Let's build a submarine dock so that new people can join us.
We did. And we need to produce or gather 15 plastic. Maybe I'll pull, I don't know. Oh, we're in the positive. Wait, how did our energy consumption go down? Oh, this is still going to explode. Okay. How did our energy consumption go down by that much? Confused am I? And or why is it going back up again? Oh, the action center will store 3,000 energy in itself, like a battery. Okay, but that still doesn't explain why it's going up and down. Confused. Slightly confused. You're at 72%. I really want to see that. That's what I'm kind of hoping for. But time is of the essence. Unless this is like X amount of energy per hour or something. That's why it got cheaper. Our production's going up. Okay, so why did that just drop? Why? Oh, there's a crack right there. Can I put up another thingy right there? Yes, I can. Kaboom. And then we have 4 days before we can build on that space. Like these ones disappeared after a while, so will that. 13.7 days on that, 12.4 days on that. Gears and plastic, hopefully we have enough of those. It appears to be so. We do need to gather some plastic though. I'm kind of waiting for these folks to show up. Just so that we can use those 3 people for gathering, but you know, maybe it's more worth it to take a worker out of here and put them on plastic instead. Yeah, no kidding, the gas extractor's in the danger zone. You maniac, I put it there to extract the gas from the thing. If they actually build it. If you build it, they will come. Well, we'll get these 3 people here and they can be builders and help with the building of the gas extractor. I think that'll be fine. Since we have plenty of room. 0.1 days. Do I have to do anything or does it just randomly appear? Or magically appear? Or they just pop out of it magically? Maybe? We did get the 3 people, so that's good. So hopefully they will get this thing built now. I don't know if they're... Oh, they're still working on this. Right. Okay, build faster. That's better yet. Because we could use that coal. I'm going to put 1 person at that. An old adult named Gordon. Yeah, that says 12 energy, but it doesn't really say 12 energy... What? Yeah, I mean, I don't really understand. Unless that's accumulating per day. That's probably what it is. It says it right there. Daily status. Alright, never mind, Wally. That's why it was so high before, because it was the whole day's worth. Alright, we are extracting from here now, too. That's good. We have a new crack down here. 1.9 days away. Could go take care of that. I do want to... So that's how... Yeah. Duh. So we just need to produce a little bit more energy to maintain. We're losing just a little bit per day. All right. A little bit... Makes a little bit more sense now. New task. Let's build a decoration so that people can visit when they're free. Each visit brings extra points. Yeah, we were working on it. Produce or gather metal and build a star. Yes, we're building a star. 20 metal. I don't have any, so let's put another worker on this. And I think maybe we could get some people down here to try and build this in time. I don't see why we shouldn't. Scavenge that metal there too. 3% away. Well done. The task is completed successfully. Oh, that must have been the plastic gathering one. Do we need more plastic? Oops, wrong button. 95. Yeah, I'm gonna pull this person out of that then. How are we doing on energy? Oh, we're net positive finally with energy. Probably because of the coal mine, and also building these things. Good, good, good. Let's speed the game up again. Canned fish there to eat. Jump too fast. Jumped too fast. There we go. The gas extractor, which means way positive, net positive on energy. I could probably pull another coal miner out of here, or coal extractor out of there. But let's see. Gordon died of old age at the coal mine, so we need to replace him. There we go. This new crack here. Do we keep... I don't see why we shouldn't keep tapping those. Guessing that we can dismantle and salvage from this. 21 and 18 versus 30 and 25. So you get to keep about 70%, I guess. It may vary a little, but approximately. All right. The star is nearly born. There it is. Aliana. Nice. It's almost all Aliana. Can we rename people? You can. Okay. Just because it's so close. There we go. And so yeah, you can rename people all you want. Is there a way to like see all the people? I don't think so. We just need to gather a little bit more metal there for that task. I guess you can see who lives in what houses here. Yep. There we go. Gears. Stone there. That's just a scavenge. Oh, look, we got a dome. So now as this worker is here in this dome, working on this tree, they don't need oxygen anymore. They are oxygen tanks anymore. They are living off of the tree's dome and its natural oxygen center. They can still continue working on it till it gets to 100%, I presume. And then they can actually be pulled away to work on something else for a little while if you need to. Even the ground is a little green there, too. That's nice. Pulled away to work on other things, and then once it gets close to 80%, then you can send them back to work again. I presume again, if you would like. Let's get that finished up before it explodes. Well done, the task is completed successfully. Alright, so we built the star, so now we have some decoration, so they'll be happy. I haven't been looking at the research. A bigger shelter here, a bigger plant house here to grow vegetables. A capacity of 8 people to live there. Signal tower we probably want to do as part of the game, or part of the whatever. Metal processing should be a good idea probably too, to extract the metal out of that mine that we found. And then the metal works to make metal planks. And then these things are even more expensive. So I think no, maybe not all of them, but I think we should start with the metal processing, perhaps, or do metal processing next. And then that's resources, and we can build that right here. Maybe. And then I don't think we're going to stick around to watch them build it, though. I think we're just going to leave this here. We're 2.2 days out from another submarine, and there's a lot more to do, but there's also, more time in the future to do it. This game is scheduled for release sometime in Q1, so we'll have to see when it actually comes out, but it should be sometime soon then, I guess. And we'll, if this is something you're interested in for yourself, make sure you go to the Steam page, wishlist, and follow. And if you're interested in seeing a series from me, or want to talk about the game at all, let me know in the chat, in the comments, or on Discord. And if you're interested in seeing a series, then I will take a look at getting the game when it comes out and making a series out of it. And this is another sort of chill city builder kind of thing. I mean, it's different themed than the last one we did in this Steam Next Fest exploration, but it's still chill, at least so far, that it doesn't seem like you're going to get raided by toxic nuclear radioactive zombies or anything crazy like that. Maybe we do later, who knows, but at least for right now, it is fairly chill, and we can just kind of build what we're interested in, and scavenge the resources. We would eventually do the exploration and things, and then we could come back and see what else happens later in the game. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.